from all the other technicians. I mean, microblading has become so popular today. You see it everywhere on Instagram. You take a course, there's 20 girls graduating at the same time as you. You're like, oh my God, we all learn the same thing. What makes you different from them? One very important thing I have mentioned in the past videos, that the first clients should always be people that are around you, so friends and family. Those friends and family have to know when you're in work mode. This is you when you're working. This is you outside of work. A good way that's very psychological for people is to wear a uniform. So my rule is no jeans. There is no jeans at Studio Ellie Ross. None of my girls wear jeans. They always wear the uniform, always with the logo. They're working. So even if there's friends that are coming, we always have girls that are coming in to say hi and to chat and whatever, but they know that we're working. They know that at any moment we can cut the conversation because we have something else to do. Often, especially in a female-dominant environment, that little line is very fine. This is when people start asking you for favors. This is when they forget that this is your job, that this is what pays your rent, this is, all those things. So, how you dress. You have to have an attire for when you're working that only applies to you when you're working. So people psychologically, when they see you at work, they see you're wearing your uniform, they know you're working. They know that, you're professional, you're there to do a job, and it's not your you that's there, as we say in Quebec, for a 5 à 7. So, aesthetics. Your nails. Somebody is coming, they're coming to buy beauty. They're coming to buy pretty. You have to be clean. You have to represent what you are, right? And especially when you're performing something like microblading that is fairly invasive because you're opening the skin, so you have to make sure you're always clean. It doesn't have to be long, like short, clean, hair tied. When I work, my hair is always tied. I have a little clip or something, but I'm not comfortable with my hair down. First of all, when you go over your client, if you have long hair like I do, it's going to go on the client. You have open wounds, hair, not very nice. Well, you're supposed to stay clean. You have pigment, you're working with pigment. I made a very big mistake. Well, big mistake, I'm sure some places have white uniforms. Myself, with the pigment and everything, the uniform didn't stay white for very long, so I opted for black. That was my personal choice. So presentation. Physical presentation. 2, the way you speak. You have to change some words when you're at work. So even if you're addressing your mother, the tone you use when you're at work, hey mom, hey, yeah mom, come. No, there's always people listening. There's always somebody else working, especially if you're working in a studio or a spa. They have to know that you're a professional, so they give you that respect. Also, a lot of girls work from home. I know that, which is okay. It works for them. It works for you. Your clients are happy. Everything is clean. You're professional. You're still in your uniform, but you're at home. I personally think having a child and having a very, very private personal life, I think it's important to separate your home from your business. I don't think that it's the best idea to have your business in your home. I think that as soon as you can afford it, you should maybe rent a little space. That's also giving, making that little boundary. But then again, like for all the girls or boys or whoever work from home and it works for you, good for you. Depends also where you want to go with your brand, where you want to go with your business. Are you looking to grow a team? Do you always want to be, on your own and you're comfortable with that? You don't want to deal with too many people. That's up to you. You take it from there. So lastly, a mistake that I made when I started off in microblading, I had a newborn baby. And I would answer the phone and you would hear my baby cry in the background. So I don't think, but I was in a situation where I didn't have much of a choice because I just went back to work and I was starting off on this new career. So I would call, my baby would be crying, I'm sorry, I have to call you back, my baby's crying. And today I could imagine how these people felt. But if you can, have somebody answer your phone. You need your calls, schedule your appointments. You need that barrier. It gives you so much of a more professional appearance and your clients respect you so much more and it's less stressful for you because imagine, crying baby, phone, taking an appointment, full schedule. The client is coming in, all they hear is all this hectic noise and they're coming in to see you and you're little, it's like, hi, how are you? So everybody answer your calls if you can. Thank you. I hope my personal experience has been helpful for you.